stuck is a great layperson's term to use when we're talking about trauma because I think a lot of us can resonate with what it means to be stuck. And it's something that comes in degrees. Sometimes we can feel stuck in one area of our life, yet thriving and flowing in other areas of our life. And usually, why we're stuck, if we're using that real generalist term, is because no one has ever helped us to get unstuck on that issue. Or in the case of trauma, the fact that we're stuck may never get validated in the first place. Like, you're not stuck. The drain's working fine. Why are you complaining when here it's backed up? And that whole metaphor of the drain and the stuck drain really does translate well to this phenomenon of what happens in the limbic brain, which is that central part of the brain in the human experience. And the limbic brain really is designed to be a filter for the human experience. It lets us know when we're in danger or when we're safe. And during times of traumatic experience, things can get jammed in that filter. That panic button can get pressed for good reasons. But for people who stay stuck in traumatic experience, it's because it never got unstuck. Nobody ever helped them set the reset valve. And I'm using very kind of metaphoric language here on a very complicated process. And for a lot of us who are in this state of stuck for whatever reason, addictive substances or pleasurable activities can be introduced to us at a very vulnerable time that at least makes us feel better. Because so much of that limbic brain is also responsible for these phenomena of pain and pleasure. And I always say when I do lectures, the worst thing you can tell an addict is, what were you thinking if they relapse? Because thinking had nothing to do with it, a completely different brain. That
Right.
so much of what the addiction response is about are, in fact, survival, or I feel horribly and I need to feel better. And many of us are never shown another way, especially when early childhood trauma is the issue.
Go to KillabyCenter.com, Radical Recovery Summit, to see the upcoming speakers and to register to watch the interviews free.